keep in mind of the time. So this is what you can do. Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl 𝑍𝑎. We back at it again with another video. Okay, so today I'm just want to come to you to give you some tips. One of the girlies, which is a problem that I dealt with myself, so I'm not trying to call nobody out. But anyway, one of the girlies just asked, like, you know, wait, what was the question again? Wait, so she wanted to know some tips on some ways how you can make both of your eyes look even when you lash. Sometimes as beginners or when you're just trying new things, you know, you gotta tend to like make the first eye that you do a little bit fuller than the second eye. So I've been there, I've done that. So I just wanna like give you like a little quick tips on how to, like, you know, fix your little problem, whatever, because, you know, we all here for the growth. Y'all look at my little pigtails. They all even, but it don't matter. But anyway, okay, so without further ado, here are the tips. So when you're lashing, I definitely believe that when you're doing the technique of one eye at a time, which is something that I also do, when I first started, you can't help but kind of overlash, you know? So you want to kind of keep in mind the amount of lashes you're putting on. So it's like 3 different ways you can do it, and then I'm just going to, like, I don't know, for some reason my brain is not really like functioning. But anyway, so one of the ways is they have like this density chart, and I tried to get the picture for y'all, but I couldn't find it online, and this is not no illustrator. So the density chart, so it's like you want to pay attention to how much you're doing on the first eye. So I'm just like use this comb to help me out. So from like right here down, you want to do 100%. From like the middle of the eye, you want to do like 60 to 70%. And when I say this, I mean like when you're doing not a classic set. When you're doing a classic set, you should try to lash every single lash. And I'm gonna give y'all a reason why you want to lash every single lash. And also in all your sets, you kind of want to do them very thoroughly. You don't want to really like do them too shy and stuff, because when you go to do their refill, you're going to be mad at yourself. Because like, say for a classic set, if you don't lash every lash, right? So you don't lash every lash. So you only lash like, let's do 80% of the eye, right? So you don't lash 80% of the eye. So they got that other 20% that's still not lashed. So when they come in for their 2-week refill, you're going to be feeling like you're doing a whole new set, because you didn't never really get all those lashes, and they lost lashes. So, you know, you just lash every lash, y'all. Because I felt like this, and I tried to realize, like, why every time they come for a refill, it's like their retention sucks. It's because you just didn't lash every lash. So back to the tips. So yeah, so you want to do like 60-70% right here, and then you want to do what's needed in the front. So that's one way to, like, you know, watch the percentages, like, you know, give yourself an idea of the percentages you're doing without throughout both eyes. Another way you can do it is you can like tater top between the eyes. So you can put one stitch here, put one stitch in here, put one stitch in here, back and forth. Okay, that's a good way to, like, you know, make sure that both eyes are even. The thing that I do, excuse me, y'all. The thing that I do when I lash to help me make sure both of my eyes are even, and especially with some clients that have like, I don't know, it's like weird lashes, I don't know. I like to work in framework. And when I mean framework, it's like when I map out my set and I have my different sections, I like to put one in each section. And I do that across the eye. So it's literally like lashing across the eye. It's not lashing like one at a time across, because that's how you end up over lashing. And then like you probably did every lash on this eye for like an hour and a half, and now you like, oh shoot, I don't got time to do all these lashes. So that's another way. So when I do framework, I do one in each section, and then I also am strategic about where I place my lashes. And this is not for classic set, this is for hybrid and volume sets only. So I'm really strategic. So I like kind of start in the middle of each section, and then I might put one on this side, one on this side. So it's like I'm filling in the gaps evenly, so that at the end I'll have like a nice flourished set. And I think I just did it. So if I can find a video, I'm going to insert one, but if I can't, then I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. And another tip that I did learn is, what's the other tip? Somebody told me, if you feel like you don't have time to like thoroughly do the set, if you feel like you don't have time to thoroughly do the set, you want to lash in layers. I heard lashing in layers really help. Your girl don't really lash in layers. I can see the layers when I lash. So if I want to do the bottom row, I can do the bottom row without like taping it up and stuff like that. But yeah, so you want to do like the bottom layer, and then you want to do the middle layer and then the top layer. But when you want to lash, like if you're trying to like make both eyes look even, you want to do the bottom layer, then the top layer, then fill in the middle layer. So I heard that really helps for the girls. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I would just say, just really don't lash every lash, like go from left to right. You want to work around the eye. You want to make sure that you're covering the eye in a nice evenly way, and then that should definitely help you. Also, keep in mind of the time. So this is what you can do. I'm gonna give y'all like a little homework. When y'all do y'all sets this week, or whenever y'all do y'all lashes, after y'all see this video, you know, average the amount of time that it takes. And if you already know that you take this amount of time, divide it into 2. And also, you kind of don't account for the setup time, because the first eye always want to take longer in time because you're setting up. So don't really account for the setup time. Just account for the time where you start lashing until when you stop lashing. So you could see kind of your average amount, and do this over like a couple clients so you could get like a nice average. And we all went to school, so we know what average means. Add them all together, divide them by how many it is. So you could do that, and then like, you know, give yourself a little time. What I used to do when I started out is I used to put on the album. So by the end of the first album, or near the end of the first album, I should be done the first eye. You know, that's how I kind of pace myself and stuff. So you don't want to speed up too much. Like I said in my last video, take your time because it's going to show in your work. So those are my little tips for y'all, and if they help and stuff, let me know. Make sure you come back, comment under the video. If you found this video helpful, hit up my like button. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, because I will be giving y'all more tips and tricks on this lash tech life. And actually, when I find something, I got a secret for y'all. So make sure y'all tune in the next video, and you girls have a beautiful day.